short clip to show us a graphic of how Copilot works, just a little bit of graphic before we get into our presentation for today. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to today's amazing section. I am Omolara, and with me is Amarachi. Amarachi.
And thank you so much for having me here, Lara. Thank you everyone for joining. Please let us know how you are doing and where you're joining us from. You can use the chat box. Okay, today, so I would start, and Lara, our wonderful host, will continue from. She'll continue from somewhere, but I want it to be very interactive. Learning online can come with some little distractions. So if you don't let us know where you're coming from, at least that would be like an activity to keep yourself busy and keep yourself intact. You may begin to wander left, right, and center. Yeah, thank you, Jumoke. You're joining from Lagos, Nigeria. Brilliant. Olive, you're joining from Ibadan, Nigeria. Brilliant. I am joining from Port Harcourt, Nigeria. And this is a global space. We know that people will be joining from different places. So yeah, you're welcome to be here. And today we're going to have an interesting time, a very, very, really interesting time. Yeah, Ngozi, thank you for joining all the way from Abuja, Nigeria. Okay, textilers, textilers, textilers. I know the name sounds more like a female name. Well, we are a women-focused community, but then we still welcome the men, and we love them so very well. So just as our name implies, and if you look around, you're going to see women. Yeah, Eunice from Lagos, thank you. Our speaker joined from London, thank you. So this community was founded May 30th of May 2020, and is a women-focused community, like I said, and we are really interested in supporting women who desire to grow in technology. You see the word grow, not just you're into tech, fine, but are you growing? So we are interested in your learning and also your growth. So we are ladies with amazing superpowers, yes, and we have the ability to use technology to solve real life problems. Our vision is to bring more women into technology by empowering them with tech skills through training and mentorship. And we do these things free. You just need your dedication. You just need your passion. You just need you to put in the work. So we are going to have some rules that would guide us. A quiet place will enhance learning. So if you are not speaking, please kindly put off your microphone. The chat box has been enabled for us to make all our communications there. And most importantly, this session will be recorded because we believe that in learning, you need to go over some things over and over, and practice till it becomes part of you. So this session will be recorded and it will be made available for you for public view. Well, Victor, this is not only for women, but our community is women-centered, but we welcome men, like I have already said. So you're welcome. Blessed are you among women. Sorry for using that phrase, but I know that we are familiar with that. Yeah. So follow us on our social handles. In the chat box, from time to time, you get announcements, you get our social media handles, you get to see all the things we bring. This is just one of the programs we have. We have several programs. We just concluded a training program where we had a lot of people who trained in different sections. So this is just part of one of the programs we have. We really do have a lot. So if you follow us on our social media handles, you get to see all the things we do, and you get to be informed of the next activity or the next program. So you're really, really welcome on board. So write down your answers, your questions rather, and when it's time, you ask them, and then we'll take it up from there. We want you to have a smooth ride. So if you want to volunteer for any of our programs or activities, you are free to do that. We'll be posting the links so that you can actually have access to them. We have our community on Discord. We also have our community on WhatsApp because we know that WhatsApp kind of is more homely. Let's use the word homely. So you can meet us there. And this session you've joined in now is a series. So this is not the first one. We've had other series in this program. And I don't know if there is anyone that has joined before. If you've joined our session, this AI for all session before now, you can let us know in the chat session. We also want to know that you can remember what you learned. Yeah, it will be good for us to know that you're really, really learning and then you're really, really practicing. So welcome and good to have you here again. Now, this session is an AI for all. It's designed for every one of us, whether you are a technical person or a non-technical person. You know, when sometimes they talk about tech, people are kind of afraid, like, I don't know how to code. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. No, don't begin to fear even before you enter into the space. So it's very suitable for everyone, whether you are a core tech person or you are not, no matter the background, as long as you are ready to put in the work to learn, and then you're passionate and you're dedicated to your learning, you see that at the end of the day, when you smile back, when you look back at how far you've come, you'll be very, very happy with yourself. So we have some Microsoft learning paths and certifications that are there to solidify your learning. And then it's also a lifelong skill. Yes, everyone is talking about AI, and sometimes you get to hear AI will take our jobs and stuff like that. But the truth is it is the people who use AI. It is the people who understand AI. It is the people who even build AI. Those are the people that will take your job, not really the AI itself. So that's why we are bringing up these sessions for you so that you learn about AI. You learn all you need to know, your fears. You have them conquered, and then you are guided aright. So we decided to have this session for 7 Saturdays. We started from the 7th of September and we are ending October 19th. So this is one of those sessions. So like I said, these sessions are recorded. So if you're joining for the first time, it's fine. After the session, you have access to other sessions we've had where you hear from other people and then you learn alongside with the recorded classes. They're all enriching. They're all very, in fact, they're very sweet. Let me use the word sweet. They're very sweet. So we've had sessions with other amazing women. Please, next slide. Thank you. Okay, on the 7th of September, we had Introduction to AI. You see that on our YouTube channel. When you follow us, you get every information there. We've also talked about prompt engineering. We've also talked about AI and security. We've also handled how to use Microsoft 365 Copilot to improve efficiency. And if you joined earlier, the video we were watching was part of what Copilot does or what was done with Copilot. And today we are going to be talking about building your Copilot. And maybe Copilot may be sounding strange. What is Pilot? What is Copilot? You are going to learn that. And next week, we'll be talking about Copilot for Power Platform. And then also the upper week on the 19th, the closing week, we'll also talk about how to explore common AI tools. So going through this curriculum, you see that this is world class, this is loaded. And if you look at them and you sit down to learn all these things, at the end of the day, you can come out and beat your chest and say, I know about AI. I am also an expert or a beginner in AI. You know, sometimes when we are starting, we used to start with the word, I'm an enthusiast, I'm an AI enthusiast, I'm this, so whatever name it is that you want to give to yourself. But the bottom line is you learn these things, you know it very well, that you're able to earn with it and you're able to grow alongside to build solutions for businesses, for organizations, both public and private. That at the end of the day, you'll be so glad with yourself that you are part of people using technology to solve problems. So welcome again. And at this moment, I would like our host, Lara, to take over from here. Thank you.
Thank you,
I'll be on the background
Amarachi.
attending to your questions.
Yes, thank you so very much. And for today, we are taking on the journey of how to build your own Copilot. So for those that joined last week, we had a live demo on how Copilot integrates with Microsoft 365 tools. We did a demo with PowerPoint, with Excel, and we had this and Word. So we made up a proposal for maybe a small business or a presentation, and it was virtually seamless. And so today we're discussing how you can do this for your own self. Like what Marachi was saying, how we can build solutions for organizations. And taking us on this journey is Jayshree. She's popularly called Jo within the community, or Joe for short within the community. She she is also a veteran in the Microsoft space. She is a solution architect. She's been around for a long time. She's dealt with Copilot from the beginning of time and AI, AI in itself. And then she works with automation, Power Platform. In fact, she's one of our mentors. If you join our Tech Deep Dive, you see that she's one of our mentors in Tech Deep Dive. And she takes Power Platform, she takes Copilot, she mentors people. She's also a project coach. She's always wanting to give back and to share her experiences and her knowledge. So you can reach her on LinkedIn. This is her LinkedIn profile. She didn't want to reach out to her personally because she's one of those people who creates technology solutions to meet business requirements. So as she is, because she likes to simplify processes, you see her doing automation and providing clarity to business requirements, even if they are challenging, and just so that solutions can be created. She also contributes to better architectural governance activities by participating in peer reviews for other solution architects and designers. So, like I said, you can reach out to her if you really feel like you need that person in your space. She also is a guru with SharePoint and in the Microsoft Teams space and Microsoft Purview, that's the part of security, the Microsoft security, data security. So we're bringing you today one of ours that is rounded. And so I would welcome her, and I would like you to please welcome her with an applause, with red carpets, with cheers, and with some applauses. Thank you very much. Jayshree.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. And thank you, Lara, for these kind words. I really appreciate this. Uh, shall I share my screen and get started? Perfect. Right, so, good morning, everyone.
Thank you.
Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. So, I'm Jayshree Ostwal. I'm Solution Architect of Power Platform, working in Avanade. And welcome to my presentation on uh, building your own Copilot. So, as you know, we are running a series of AI for all. We are thrilled to have you on here as we are exploring the transformative capabilities of AI and how it can revolutionize the way of our work. So I would say thank you to everyone, and we are in the era of co-pilots where AI is real-time collaborator in the Microsoft space. Today we are diving into the world of creating our own co-pilot. So now I know what you are thinking. Oh, are we building robots to take over the world? Well, not quite. We are just making some friendly AI assistant to help us out. So think of them as the ultimate sidekicks like Batman or Robin, but with less crime fighting and more task managing. So let's just enjoy the ride and remember with great power it comes great responsibility. So in our case, with great AI comes with great productivity. So let's deep dive on this. So we will start by introducing you the Copilot and its capabilities. Then we will dive into Copilot Studio and its feature. And lastly, we will provide a step-by-step guide on how to build our own Copilot using Copilot Studio. Perfect. So what is Copilot? Copilot is an artificial intelligence program that can generate human-like code with the help of few examples. Copilot is a Microsoft version of an AI chatbot similar to ChatGPT that uses GPT-4 language model. It can access internet through Bing, allowing it to provide up-to-date information and perform various tasks such as writing poetry, generating article ideas, solving complex problems. You might have used that chat gpt. So this is also a copilot. And copilot is designed to be an everyday AI companion helping users with tasks like searching for specific information, generating text, creating images based on some uh, text prompts. So let's deep dive into Copilot Studio. It's a low code tool to build standalone copilots, which brings together a set of powerful conversational capabilities. The end to end development platform combines generative AI, large language model, and rule based engine to transform the way copilots are designed, enhanced, and managed. Copilot in context of Power Platform is a feature that helps accelerate the creation of applications, workflows, and other solutions by leveraging natural language processing and AI capabilities. It allows us to describe their requirement in natural language, and Copilot generates substantial portion of the application or workflow for them. Let's say, for example, in Power Apps, Copilot helps you to build apps faster by allowing you to add or edit multiple Microsoft Dataverse tables directly within Power App Studio using natural language assistance. Additionally, Additionally, Copilot Studio enables developers to create custom copilots that can orchestrate tasks and functions, automate business processes, and provide personalized experiences. So basically, this is a platform where you can create custom copilots. You can create your own copilots. You can extend the capabilities of Microsoft copilots. So this is a tool which will be which will imagine like this as a personal AI assistant which is tailored specifically to your needs. And there can be many more business scenarios. For example, uh, if you want something for sales support, customer service, or internal operations, this Copilot Studio will allow you to design an AI company that understands and converts in natural human-like manner. Isn't it amazing? So Copilot Studio is not just a tool, it's a gateway to innovation. It's about making AI accessible and usable for everyone without any need of technical expertise. So this a Copilot Studio, this kind of AI visual interface would be there, and this graphical interface allows you to build and maintain your copilots with ease, making it possible for everyone to harness the power of generative AI. So let's see all the capabilities what Copilot Studio provides. Because we can create or build our Copilot using Copilot Studio, let's understand what are the capabilities of that tool, Copilot Studio tool. So I'll just give a breakdown of the key features and services of Copilot Studio. As shown on the slide, we can build our own Copilots. We can design, deploy bespoke Copilot tailored to our organization's need, leveraging an effortless creation process. We can enrich the with advanced large language model and generative AI technology. So this feature will allow us for a high degree of personalization, adaptability, ensuring that our co-pilot aligns with specific business needs and workflows. Next is we can extend Microsoft Copilot. We can augment the enterprise solutions by customizing first-party copilots to fit our specific business context. And with this Copilot Studio becoming an integral part of the Microsoft 365 Copilot SKU, we can effortlessly enhance our Microsoft ecosystem with expanded functionalities. Next point is connected platform. Absolutely, this is really a fantastic feature because it integrates with Azure AI, Azure Cognitive Services, Azure Bot Framework, and other Power Platform AI models. Almost there are multiple connectors which can be connected through Copilot Studio. This integration ensures a unified platform that leverages Microsoft comprehensive suite of AI tools and services, providing a robust foundation for building and deploying AI solutions. And lastly, manage Copilot experience. So this management layer is crucial for maintaining control and oversight of our Copilot deployments, ensuring compliance and alignment with organizational policies and standards. So these capabilities highlights that Copilot Studio's role is a versatile and powerful for enhancing productivity, fostering innovation, and driving digital transformation within organization. So let's look into the benefits. Copilot Studio provides us GPT-based capabilities. We can utilize generative AI and GPTs to swiftly access knowledge sources, providing immediate answers to user queries. There are Copilot agents, which is already rolled out. This feature is just processing by looking up sender details, reviewing past communication, and initiating a series of actions in response. Next is conversational topic. It will guide user through specific conversational paths within Copilot, and it will ensure a natural and appropriate flow of dialogues. As I mentioned earlier, there are pre-built connectors. There are like 1,000 plus connectors which connects to system with aids utilizing the information to enhance functionality and user experience. And last is security controls and data. We can rely on Copilot Studio's secure and compliant platform, which incorporates responsible AI feature to safeguard data. So these points describe the capabilities and services offered, emphasizing the efficiency and security of the system. Any questions so far? Perfect. Now let's see what are the use case examples. If I can create or I can build a copilot, what would be those use cases where I can deploy those copilots, where those would be useful? If we think about this and then we can come up some use case examples that we can build multilingual copilot, which can provide services in multiple languages to cater to international regions, reflecting the global reach of our company. Next would be human resources. HR process is so complicated, so we can enhance employee onboarding and satisfaction by independently taking immediate actions. Again, there would be customer support, which can quickly address, which can be quickly addressed by Copilot. for routine inquiries, offering instant responses to allow human agents to focus on more complex issues. So we are just enhancing the productivity so that human can focus on complex issues and Copilot can do all the repetitive tasks. And then next is lead qualification. That will streamline the lead qualification process by asking pertinent questions and directing leads to the right sales representative. These all points capture the essence of the services provided, emphasizing efficiency and global support. So, building your own Copilot. Now, what we have covered is like Copilot and Copilot Studio. What are the feature, benefits, everything. Now, let's deep dive into how to build your own Copilot using Copilot Studio. And I'll provide you step-by-step guide and demo to build our own Copilot. I'll just give a brief. What are the ways to create your own Copilot? So when a Copilot user asks a question, and let's say Copilot doesn't have defined topic to use, then we can have a data source that is uploaded documents. We can upload the document and then Copilot will generate an answer from our uploaded document. So if you see the example, if I have FAQs and general guidance for my company or for my organization, then I can just upload that document and Copilot will generate answers with generative AI for me. And this Copilot will provide answer in conversational style. So I will be just interacting with in natural language and Copilot would be providing me answers from that uploaded document. So these uploaded documents are again stored securely in Dataverse. So we don't need to worry about security as well. The number of documents you can upload is at the moment available file storage for data based on our Dataverse environment storage. And at the moment, we can't upload image or audio or video or executable files because those are not supported. But very soon that feature will be also available. Yeah, next is generative answers in Copilot Studio, which is like which will enable our Copilot to gather and present information from various sources. So, for example, internal or external, without relying on pre-created topics. So, let's say I don't have anything in any document like FAQ document, but I have something on my public website. I have something on my SharePoint or OneDrive, and I do have some my own custom data as well. So I can add that information as my data source. And this functionality can serve as a main information source or act as a backup when predefined topics are unable to address a user's query. Again, we can use the content on SharePoint or OneDrive for business as well. Using this content, Copilot Studio allows us to leverage our organization's existing data and documents to create more informed and contextual relevant Copilots. So, by integrating SharePoint and OneDrive for business, we can enhance the capabilities of our Copilots, making them more effective and tailored to our requirements. We can elevate the Copilot capabilities by pointing to specific website as well, such as this one. If you see, I have added bbc.co.uk as well as microsoft.com as a data source. And if you see, if I'm asking any question, then in conversational manner, it will just provide me answers in a minute, in few moments. So we can add public website URL. User will search result will be fetched from those public website. And these public websites can we can add multiple websites over here, and they can have two level of depth. So let's go through to demo. Let me share my demo tenant. So let's go through the demo. Let's take it out in action with Microsoft Copilot Studio. This is refresh look. So if you go on this one, this is just a new look of Copilot Studio. We can just navigate on here through copilotstudio.microsoft.com. And this one is this became incredibly simple to get started with Copilot Studio. Just start with Copilot Studio and Microsoft.com on our homepage. And if you see here, we can create multiple Copilots from here. We can go on homepage and I'll show you. So here I can view list of recent Copilots. We can start with template as well. So there are number of templates. Those are have been already published by Microsoft. And we can simply any template configure the basic details and we can create Copilots. And there are some learning resources as well, documentation, responsible AI, FAQs, support community. So all other learning resources are also been provided. So at the beginning, let's start with creating a copilot from existing template. And I'm going to start with a weather copilot. So this will be a go-to assistant for getting weather forecast embedded in Teams or a website. So any user can ask about the weather anywhere in the world to get current conditions or future forecast, pulling real-time data from MSN Weather. So if you see here, name is Weather Copilot. We can customize this name. We can change icon and then instruction and description is already been given. And if you see what is the data source is MSN Weather. We can change or we can add multiple weather sites here. So what would be the capabilities of this Copilot? We can get current weather conditions for any area, current forecast for today, and current forecast for tomorrow. Let's start creating. So if you see here, I can see setup connection and I just need to click on these three dots, edit, and then I just need to confirm this connection because it's just setting up the connection. Once I confirm this, now it's able to connect with MSN Weather. I can add knowledge from here. If I want, I can add any other public website. I can add any SharePoint site, but at the moment, let's get started with MSN Weather. And if you click here, create, so the Copilot is ready and we can test our Copilot easily from here. Otherwise, we can integrate this with our teams. Let's get started with some natural language questions. So here we can see ask a question or describe what you want. And I just want to ask some questions, but I am not sure what can I ask. So I will just, yeah. So when I say what can I ask, it's giving me some options. Here's some sample set of questions. What can ask me? You can ask me about the weather, and I just want to understand what is the forecast for tomorrow, or what is current weather, or what is forecast for today. So I'm interested in what is forecast for today, and it's asking me what for which city you wish to get the forecast for today. I'm interested to find out London weather today. See, so very quickly we can create a copilot. We have already created a weather copilot now. It can give me all the information which I want for any other area as well. So if I say what is forecast for today, which can which city you would like to, and then I would say something different. Let's say Delhi. Perfect. So it's coming up with the details of the forecast for today, tomorrow, or any other country. Would you like to give any other area where we would like to find out the weather?
Lagos.
Sorry,
I said Lagos.
Lagos. Okay, perfect. So it's coming up with all the details: temperature, sunset, sunrise time, moonrise, moonset, and all the details. It's showing up, and it's just getting all the information from msn.weather. So we have created our first copilot, and you can publish this from here on your teams or on any website. So this will take some time, but otherwise you can just integrate this with your teams. Otherwise you can integrate on your own website. So easily it can be integrated. Let's start with creating another copilot. So basically, if you have seen this one, we have started with natural language conversation with any question, and you can continue your conversation with follow-up questions like this way, and Copilot will respond with all the details of the weather. So this one was our first Copilot. We can we can see this Copilot on demo website as well. Meantime, let's go through creating a Copilot from scratch. So I'll start creating a new Copilot. I'm just clicking on new Copilot from here. And we just need to give here, let's say I want to create a Copilot for travel information, visa requirements. So we would be adding knowledge source here. First of all, I will just giving as what what name I would like to give here. So it would be weather Copilot. Now description, I want what description I would like to give here. I would be just describing this Copilot in everyday words. This Copilot would be just assisting users with travel information and visa requirements. What would be the instructions? So for giving these instructions, I just need a sentence which will be giving direct behavior of the Copilot. So for here, I plan to build build a Copilot for travel information, visa requirement with informative tone. Now here, I just need to add knowledge. And for that knowledge, because there is a travel website on UK government site that is foreign travel advice, I will be using this site because it has lot of information about visa requirements, travel advisories, more and more. So that the website I would like to use this Copilot to get information, and simply I will plug this website on this Copilot. So as a knowledge source, I'm going to add foreign travel advice. Sorry, I just need to uh, click public website first. Yeah, from public website, I will just enter my website address and that's it. Done. And just click on create. Sorry, this is not weather copilot, it's travel copilot.
I wanted to say that.
Yeah. Sorry for that. Yeah, so this one is travel copilot. I will just save that. So we are creating a copilot which will give me all the information. So if you go on this go.uk site and if I want to find out some travel information, if you see I need to drill down the site, I need to again find out what are the entry requirements or regional risk. So these many clicks and that these many drill down is required if I'm going on the website as well. But through our Copilot demo, through our newly created Copilot, you would see the things would be so easy. So now what is happening at backend? Copilot goes and grabs the information that it has acquired from the external website, that is travel website, and this will take as a reference page. Uh, and that has the information from visa requirement needed for traveling. So every information should be on this Copilot now. So if I ask any question in my natural language, what are entry requirements for France? And Copilot will crawl the information and guide us. So it is optimizing our time efforts to get the information. So if you see, it's referencing out to the same site and it's just giving me the output which I have requested. So on main site, I just need to drill down so many times, but here I can just get immediate information and I can get the reference page as well where I can navigate easily. If I give another question here, what are hand luggage restrictions at UK airport? Perfect. So it's giving me all the information and referring back to the website. Now, let me ask one of the question, what are the regional risk for Japan? Let's say. It's strange sometime. Yeah. So it just crawled the web page and provided the information and it just redirecting me to the regional risks. So this Copilot is now ready. We can publish this Copilot on our Teams channel or on our website. So before traveling, anyone can get advice, warnings about travel abroad, including entry requirements, safety and security. health risk, and legal differences as well. So I can easily find out the information rather than trailing into different sites and subsites. Isn't it pretty good and productive solution? So I hope you enjoyed this session. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Any questions?
Oh, wow. Thank you so very much. It was looking magical in split seconds. And we're getting to know our weather forecast. We're getting to see our travel requirements. Just, it was so amazing. I'm going to the chat and I'm not seeing any question. It's like a perfect teacher. And
Thank
we
you so
understood
much.
so very well, and it's very easy to play along. I'm already imagining the things I will be doing shortly with this. Wow, quite interesting. Thank you so very, very much. So is there anyone that has a question I would like to know, or we would like to know, so we can
Yes, please feel free to
have
ask any questions. Yeah. So what are
Olive
the
is
requirements to
asking,
access? Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, go on.
go go ahead since you've seen it. What are the requirements to access Copilot Studio?
Yeah, so basically the major requirement would be license. You must have Copilot license per user, and with that license, you can access Power Platform Copilot Studio.
Thank you for that answer. Short quiz for you to really know that you understood very well. Yeah. So is there anyone that will be willing to try this? Is there anyone who has access to Copilot Studio and will be willing to try this? You never can tell. You can have an accountability partner to really check and be sure that, oh, and you're going ahead. Is there anyone that was actually building alongside? You can give you the opportunity to share your screen. Let's see what you are able to do. Let's see if we are playing along. If we have any question or any blockage, we can help you. Hey, Jay, there's a question for you. Is there any license implication for publishing the Copilot to your website?
So basically, you will be getting the embedding code, and you can publish that Copilot on your website. So there are external engagement code which you would be able to find out, and then easily you can publish those Copilots.
It does that answer your question?
So, I mean, if I can add something here, you can actually do a sign up for Copilot for a 90 days trial. Um, Maybe I'll just post the link where you can do your sign up if you want to try it out. So you can try it out for 90 days, and that's one of the beauty of using the developers for Power Platform. You can actually have a 90 days trial version of it. So I'll share the link so that you can sign up if you want. Okay, I hope that helps. Yeah.
Thank you very much. It really helps. Is there anyone that already has access to Microsoft Copilot Studio and would want to just try out at least in the next 3 to 5 minutes? The person is permitted to share screen and walk through.
Yeah, I would like to give walkthrough how you can
Is
share.
there anyone?
So can you see my screen now? I would like to share you how to deploy your Copilot on any website. So basically, what you need to do, you need to set authentication to no authentication, because if you are authenticating with Microsoft, then intra ID authentication would be needed. And these are just applicable for Teams and Power Apps. Otherwise, you can ask for authentication of manually entry. Here, I need to set up no authentication, and then I just need to check the channels where I want to publish my Copilot. So whether it's team, whether it's telephony, demo website, or any custom website. So if you choose your custom website, for example, your own site, then you just need to embed this code on your website, copy from here and paste it on your own website, uh, say HTML code, and then you would be able to see the same Copilot on your own website. I hope that it's making sense. You can publish this Copilot on Facebook, any mobile app, Skype, Slack, Telegram, anywhere you can publish. There are number of channels like external engagement channels where you can set up your Copilot.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much. This is very impressive. Okay, Lara, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jayshree. Thank you. I was trying to work on my lights. So we'll do a very short quiz, except we have someone that is ready to show us what they have been learning, at least this last week and this week, with regards to Copilot. Okay, while we're thinking about it, let us do this. Okay, so can we see the screen? Are we ready? Which one should we do? Should we do Copilot in Word, Excel, Team, or any of them? Which one are we voting for?
Any.
Any, right? Let's do this. So the first question, what is the name of the Microsoft resource site that has suggested Copilot prompts? Anyone that has the answer, let's put in the chat.
I'm not permitted to do this, right?
You and Jay are not. J and J. Jayshree and Joe, okay. You can unmute if you like to speak or put in the chat. Okay, let me do a countdown timer. Countdown. Where is that countdown? Okay. All right, let's do this. It's called Copilot Lab. Copilot Lab. Okay, let's continue. Next question. Where is the go-to location for Copilot questions, resources, and feedback for this pilot? Any answers? Any answers? Anyone? Anyone? Okay. Is today's quiz hard? Is today's quiz hard? Anyone really try this? Okay. I mean, what? Let's learn. Let's learn what it is. All right. Our Copilot early adopters team. Okay, the learning continues. That's what the third one is. You can use the Copilot app in Teams to ask Copilot questions from the web. Is this true or false? I think we touched on this today and last week. So my 10 seconds countdown.
True.
True. Okay, we have an answer from. I'm sorry, I can't see the other. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, let's see the fourth question. Can you access Copilot Teams chats in your Teams mobile app? Another 10 seconds.
Yes.
I have an answer from Olive. Do you have any other answers?
Yes, from Ngozi.
Yes, okay. Thank you. Let's see. Yes. Yes, yes, we do. Okay. True or false now? The Copilot Lab has a filter to discover role-based prompts. Okay, so this is new for me too. Role-based prompts. Please, while we're answering this question, J and J, Jumoke and Jayshree, please, what are role-based prompts?
Can I try an answer?
Yes, please.
It's a maybe prompt based on maybe expertise. If you want to ask a question as a let's say as an astronaut or a particular astronaut, you could say assume I am so person, I want to maybe write an article on so topic. I think that's what it is. Sorry, Larry, you're muted. Mine.
Yeah, I believe it shouldn't be far from that.
Okay.
Shouldn't be far from that. Thank you very much for that. Let's see first if it is true. Okay, it is actually true. Wow. So that means it's able to filter to discover role-based prompts. Right, right. That's a good one to learn. All right, do we still have some time? All right, do we have a few minutes? Let me do one more.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Okay. Okay, so this is thank you.
We're sharing your screen. We can't see again.
Oh, right. Sorry. I was already showing it. Do you see it now?
Yeah, it's up now.
Sorry. What's the name of Microsoft Research that has sample prompts listed by app, prompt type, and job function? Virtual is funny. Do you have the answer? Do you have any answers yet?
I don't want to fail your exam.
No, we're learning, right? I mean, now we just had a bit of understanding of what role-based prompts could be. Okay, let's do this. Pilot lab. Okay, let's use something that we learned also last week and this week. Data needs to be in a data table to be accessible by Copilot. Is this true or false? This, I'll wait for our feedback. Do we need data to be in a data table to be accessible by Copilot? All right, where's that countdown? Dominic says true. Let's see. False. This is no longer necessary. Data needs just a single row of headers. I hope we're able to do hands-on so we can have clarity on this. Thank you, Dominic, for chiming in. Let's do a little more. These are the two types of files you can use to create content in PowerPoint with Copilot. Yes, we did this last week. And we mentioned it a little today too. Yeah. Any thoughts? Any thoughts on this? Okay, let's reveal the answer. Word and PDF files. Microsoft Word and PDF files. Okay, we'll do two more. Oh, sorry, this was the one we just answered. When you ask Copilot in Excel to visualize your data and it creates a chart or table, you have the option to insert. This is where the chart or table is added. So this is a question. Oh, it is added to a new sheet. Okay, so essentially when we ask Copilot in Excel to visualize a table, The table is created the chart is created in a new worksheet. That's good to know. All right, so this will be the final question. We had a very practical view of this last week. When you highlight text in Word and select the Copilot icon on the left-hand side, these are the three options you have. Who can remember? Kim? Right, so these are the answers, and yeah, that's it. Thank you for participating in the quiz for today. Thank you, Jayshree, for showing us how to use Copilot how to build our own Copilot, and for answering our questions that we have. We are continuing this next week so please invite your friends, invite your colleagues, invite those in your sphere of influence. Let's come and continue this learning. This will be available on our YouTube channel. So if you would like to do a catch up, or you probably like to try it hands-on for yourself, please, we encourage everyone to try it hands-on so that by the next session, you probably would have, if you have a question based on what you have tried, then you could ask any of our mentors or speakers. Our mentors and speakers will be available so that you can ask the questions from what you have tried, because next week we're going to have another demo, but this time using Power Platform. So this week and last week we had tried it using Microsoft 365, that's SharePoint, Teams, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, using URLs, using PDFs. So next week we'll go on to using it in Power Platform, that's Power Automate, Power Apps. Maybe we'll touch Power Pages, let's see. But at least that's that's going to be different. So please try during the week so that next week we'll have, when it's time to ask questions, we could ask our mentors these questions. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for sharing your weekend with us. Follow us on social media. I have pasted a link in the chat. Sign up for the 90 days free trial for Copilot. It's currently in the chat. And I wish us all a happy learning and a happy rest of your week. Thank you for sharing your week with us. Bye for now.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you. Bye for now.
Bye.
Thanks, Jayshree.
Thank
Amarachi.
you. Amarachi and Lara, everybody.
Lara, thank you.
Thank you.
Get you next week. Bye-bye.
Screen.